Welcome to Boulder, Colorado, and a Rocky Mountain high. Folsom Field, one of the most beautiful settings in sports. Ralphie is out there looking to run over somebody, and the Buffaloes are fired up and ready today. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, a group with a whole lot to prove here today, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Buffaloes offense comes on the field to open this game. And here comes that star wide receiver, certainly one of the focal points of the offense, one of the best in college football. He has that kind of, I'm him aura. I'm the best player on the field.
The field? This guy crawled out of the bed, thought he was the best. He's confident, but he carries it as a guide for his team. It gives them confidence because they know that when he's great, they have a chance to win every game.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint.
Are you kidding me? This big a gain on a quarterback scramble? Defensive coordinator better get his defense together because that had to be a blown assignment. There's no way that a quarterback should get out in the open field off of a scramble and pick up those kind of yards.
And the Buffaloes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try to run this one in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Let's talk about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And, of course, in this game, Kirk, the spotlight shining on these wide receivers. Each team has a really dynamic playmaker out there.
Yeah, absolutely, Chris. These 2 wide receivers are the kind of players that if you can get the ball into their hands, great things will happen. Who has the better day today will be the team that wins this football game.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headache.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Past the 20. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Fights off a defender.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Finds room at the 30. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Buffaloes come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he pulls in the catch.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll get there. Touchdown, Colorado. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running past the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
He's brought down at the 43-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
And through one quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He's marked down at the 16-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here.
Hold it.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't I have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. He hands it off from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Trying to extend the play. And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. Choosing to return the punt.
The returner is brought down at the 39.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. A quick spin move. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Oh, and he breaks. Just runs through a man. A mismatch.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The coverage team able to bring him down. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. He'll hand it off. Fighting him off. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made. A lot of space now. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Gets rid of it on the move. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's caught on the crossing pattern. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Buffaloes look at a cash in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Turn starts inside the 15. Brought down at the 29. That's where we'll start the drive. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Good enough for first down.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so the lead is 9. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
The Buffaloes will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. First down here for this offense. They get the second half started with a running play. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Picks up 1. Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a strong stiff arm. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
7th play of the drive coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Working his way inside the 15. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Holding.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down and 10 now. And there's the handoff. Just trucks through the defender. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
At the 20.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got space looking for the end zone here. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it in there to extend the lead. Now it's a 3-score game.
Well, that's when you know an offensive coordinator has confidence in his running game. Two-point conversion, no problem. Rely on the back and his vision with that great blocking up front to get you the 2 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Hard running there, breaking tackles. And the returner will be brought down. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Castro. Go get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
On first and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it again. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The Buffaloes will crank up the tempo.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Buffaloes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Single back takes the handoff. The Salt were able to bring him down quickly. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. And the Buffaloes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Buffaloes. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. When the receiving team makes the recovery, the hands team does its job perfectly. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Important second down play coming up. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it. Offense.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. They'll run it here. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.